I feel like right now I feel good about where we are. Obviously getting Percy Harvin in makes a huge is a huge impact. With Decker, him, Curley, and you got the tight ends. I feel like now I really feel good about where we are from a talent standpoint, and trying to mix it in. I thought Marty did a great job, kind of getting a feel for Percy and all that, and obviously was featured quite a bit this past week.
You're saying you feel good about where you are offensively. Gino's not in that equation right now, so I mean, is that a commentary on Gino?
Well, no, not at all. Not at all. I just think that I felt good when we're healthy. We did some good things, offensively. But I think when you added that one piece when you added Percy, to go with Decker, to go with the tight ends, and our backs, obviously, I just think, man, this is I'm not so sure I'd want to try to defend against this offense. So it presents a lot of problems for you. And I think our thing is, I feel good that, our identity would be, we're able to run the football, but we're also able to put pressure on you on the outsides. And I think now more so than ever.
It's frustrating. I mean, you have a lot of optimism for this offense. You guys are only getting 10 points on Sunday.
Right.
You mentioned that you wouldn't want to defend against your offense, and you're very optimistic about it, but at some point, don't you need to turn that into some points?
We do.
Production in the red zone?
Absolutely, and that's where it is. We've got to find a way to get it in. Now, look, I've been around it where all of a sudden it can turn just like that. I.e., look at the Pittsburgh Steelers. They were like 30th in the league up until like 2 or 3 weeks, I think 3 weeks ago, and now they're scoring when they get down there. So things can turn, and hopefully they will for us as well.
You said you feel good about where you are offensively, and I understand you haven't had Percy Harvin for the whole season, but fans are going to probably look at that and say, I think you're last in the league in passing offense. I mean, how can you feel good about where you are?
Well, I don't feel good about being 32nd in the league in passing. No, that's like, you got to be kidding me. I can just imagine what the thing's going to look like tomorrow up there. It'll have somebody else's name on it. But it's, I think of it, I look at it this way. I think it's from, adding Percy, and now the fact Marty's had a couple weeks now to be around him and really have him work into what we have. I think we're going to be pretty darn good offensively. We move the ball. Again, it's still the red zone, coming up short in the red zone in critical situations, and that's what we're going to keep working on. But I think we're close to having that kind of offense where we can run the football and also be a factor in the passing game. But when I say that, I like our talent. I look at it. I like our talent over there, and I like, the way now Marty's, he knows he knows Percy, he knows, the guys, and I just think it's a matter of time before we get this thing clicking.